So just sitting for 3 breaths, breathing in and out of the nose. Nice and tall, adjust your posture, even just shuffle side to side, just to check that you've still got that lovely even distribution of the weight between your sit bones. And now opening the eyes. Now this time, again, you don't have to bring the arms into it if you don't want to. You can just literally sit with your hands on your knees like this, or with them down by your sides as you do this movement. So if you've any restriction, please don't be in pain. But ideally, if you can, clasp your hands behind your head. And what I'd like you to do, just as you're in this position now, is just check that the chin is tucked back towards the throat. And almost with your hands, just elevate, just move your hands up the back of the head, as though you're kind of stretching the neck up towards the ceiling, and feel that lovely length. You don't have to work to bring the elbows right back, so you don't need a huge stretch across the front of the chest. Just allow the elbows to be naturally where they are comfortably resting. So from here now, again, we're going to do a little movement to the side. So breathing in, same principle now. Breathing out, just tilting to the side, feeling that extension on the lateral side of the body. Now hold it here and make an inhalation now. Inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to come all the way over to the other side. So exhale all the way around. Grounding into the opposite hip with your mind. Inhale. Exhale all the way across, getting tall in the middle. Inhale. And exhale all the way across. So this doesn't need to be a huge movement. Inhale. Exhale, just enough for you to feel that stretch down the sides of the body and feel that grounding into the opposite hip. Inhale, exhale. And just in your own time now, maybe even close your eyes and see how it feels. Mind stays in the hips. So for this movement, the exhale is whenever you're moving from one side to the other. Two more. Come back to the center. And maybe just give your shoulders and your arms a little shake out now. You might find that that's even quite tough. You know, you might feel it here on the shoulders and the arms if you're not used to having your arms in that elevated, any kind of elevated position. So it's always good just to have a little release in between. Okay, now coming back to that position again. Now we're moving a little bit more into the upper back now, from the hips and the lower back area. And this is a lovely little gentle twist. So inhaling, get tall, and exhale. And from the hips now, feel the hips turning, feel the waist turning, feel the mid back and the upper back following along. So the movement is coming from the hips as you exhale. And then inhale back to the center, movement coming from the hips. So your mind is in your hips. Exhaling round to the other side. And again, this doesn't have to be a huge movement. As much as you can, try to keep the chin parallel with the floor. Inhale to the center. Ideally, what we're looking for here is a lovely, smooth flowing turn from one side to the other. Inhale to the center. Mind goes into the opposite hip as you exhale. Closing the eyes, really feeling into the hips. Movement is coming from the hips. One more to each side. Come back to the center. Get tall. Relax the shoulders, the elbows, and the hands. Give them a little shake out.